Hey there, what's going on guys? Welcome to MinisForum. Today we are going to unbox our latest Ryzen mini PC, the HM80, an upgrade version of our HM50 model. It's powered by a Ryzen7 4800U processors, which is an AMD Zen 2 CPU and Radeon graphic that runs at 1750 MHz. We will do some benchmarks and run some games on this machine. With that being said, let's open it up. Alright, so what do we got here? First, we have the menu that's written in Chinese, English, Japanese, Spanish, Germany, and so on. Then the PC itself, we will get back to it a bit later. Let's move this over. A power supply which is 65 watts. A plug-in. Depends on where you live, you probably get a different one. HDMI cable with a mount bracket to put the PC on the back of your monitor. Another bracket for 2.5-inch drive. Some screws for the bracket. And that's pretty much everything. Back to the PC, we got classics MinisForum design, gaps all around the edge for ventilation, 50 cm in both length and width, 5.5 cm in height, and weighs only 500 grams, so I can easily pick it up with one hand. It's pretty handy. Now it might be small, but it doesn't skim on ports. Take a look at the front of the unit. From left to right, we have the power button, microphone in, headphones out, two USB 3.1 ports, USB-C port that supports displayed out. On the back, we have four USB 3.0 ports, so there are six USB ports in total. Dual Ethernet. One is GB and the other one is 2.5. DisplayPort HDMI. Both of them are 4K 60, so you can run three 4K 60 monitors. Kensington lock and USB-C power input. Ventilation on both the side and the back to keep it cool. And there's a bar reset hold. Take a look at the spec as well. For CPU, we got AMD Ryzen7 4800U, 8-core 16 threads, base clock 1.8 GHz, and can be boosted up to 4.2. Built-in Radeon graphics at 1750 MHz, 16 GB DDR4 running at 3200 MHz, and it has two DIMMs, so it's running at dual channel. A 256 GB M.2 SSD, and you can add two more 2.5-inch hard drives into this unit. Dual band Wi-Fi 6, which is the AX200 card with Bluetooth 5. Next, we pull the PC apart so we can see the design of the inside. It has two RAM slots which can be easily accessed to add or replace the RAM. Two 2.5-inch SATA 3 connectors included in the package. You can connect them here in these two ports to expand the storage if you need. And the hard drive can be fit on the bottom panel with this bracket. That's why it's a little bit thicker than other mini PC. As you can see, there is a huge fan on the back for this laptop chip, just like the HM50 model, to keep the whole machine cool but whisper quiet at the same time. Before testing games, we did some benchmarks to give you a general idea about this machine. First, we run Geekbench 5, single core 1182 and multi 6691. Next, we have PC Mark 10 with a total score of 5150 and some other detailed scores. Cinebench score, OpenGL we got 61.72 FPS and CPU 1624 CB.
For GPU benchmark, we have 3D Mark 9 rate with a total score of 14,462. Last one, we got Time Spy with a score of 1417. It comes pre-installed with Windows 10 Pro, which means as you power it off, you are pretty much ready to rock and roll. One of the great things about this mini PC is that the BIOS is completely unlocked, so you can set it up based on your need. For example, we can go to Advanced, AMD CBS here, and BIOS Common Options, then the graphic configuration. Right here, we can set the GPU configuration from auto to game optimized, and depending on your configuration, it will dedicate 2 or 4 GB of RAM to boost the performance. If you want to set a specific amount of RAM, I attached the tutorial video on the upper right corner. Be sure to check it out. There are much more settings you can play with. I am not going to introduce every single one of them. Leave the comment below if you want to learn more, and maybe we can make a video about it. Don't worry if you mess the setting up, remember it has the BIOS reset on the side of the machine. Finally, game testing. The first one we tested is Witcher 3, a demanding AAA game. We tried on 1080p medium setting, but honestly it's choppy with around 20 to 30 FPS, so we changed it to 720p with medium to low setting. As we can see, we got about 40 FPS. Without screen recording, it would be about 45 to 50. Next one, we got GTA 5 1080p normal to low setting. Frame rates fluctuate from 60 to 75 FPS. Last one, PUBG 1080p with low setting. On average, we got 43 FPS out of this and about 60 FPS without screen recording. The prices of this mini PC are going to be 859 US dollar for 16 GB of RAM plus 256 GB of storage, and 929 US dollar for 32 GB of RAM plus 512 GB of storage. And that's everything for today's video. Thanks for watching. I hope it is helpful. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment below if you want me to test any other application or model. I will see you in the next one.